Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're doing, I think this is number 35 of Barrow AFC career mode. But anyway, so I'll jump straight into this. The last one, I'm sorry that the file corrupted, so that was a bit of a like where we're at. And this time around we've actually got the footage, so I can actually talk around the footage and see talk about what you're actually seeing, which is good. And this time around, essentially we started the episode by actually renewing some contracts, doing some development plans, because quite a few weren't happy with their contracts, they progressed too much, or some of them had finished their development schedule, so they needed to be given like another development schedule, or turn into a slightly different role. In our first game of the episode against Spurs, which was just ridiculously hard, I don't understand what happened here, but they absolutely nailed us the first half. I don't have the stats on the screen, but they absolutely destroyed us. I then changed the formation a little bit to give us more players in the midfield, and we actually managed to bring a goal back, but it wasn't enough. We then ended up losing the game 2-1, which is a bit of a shame, and you can see that I made some late game substitutions just to really give some people some match fitness, to be honest. And then we'd start in our, we go again actually in the UCL. Obviously I know you didn't see the first set of games because of the corrupted file, but we drew first time round to Braga away, then we beat them 3-0, and I just skipped through that game because I wasn't really that interested. I had a feeling we'd probably smash them, and we did. So we beat them 3-0, so we went through into the, I think it's the quarterfinals actually of the Champions League, or maybe even higher, might even be semis, I can't really remember. No, it's at that point it's through to the quarters. Sorry, I'm losing track of time. We then had to submit the England squad, which we then did for some upcoming qualifiers. I don't show them in this episode, but they did happen. They were very easy games. They were just we slapped them, to be honest. I think we won like 3-0 against Romania, and then I can't remember the other one, but anyway. And then we have the Wolves game, which is another kind of mid-table team we're up against, and to be honest, we absolutely destroyed them. 3-0 in the 72nd minute, and that's where it stayed. Butler, Lana scoring as he always does. I think he's actually top scorer. It's got top scorer in the league as well again, so he's having another absolutely incredible season. He's actually gone up to 90 rated now, so he's already got that status of one of the best in the world when you click on his profile, so he's a really, really good player. And then we had a really nice goal actually. I don't know who played that ball over. It might be Musiala to Dembele to score the first goal of the game. Second goal of the game in the 56th minute by Paya, so the two wingers getting involved, which is great to see. They then pulled a goal back to make it 2-1 through Wijnaldum of all people, for some reason popping up for Chelsea, which was kind of a rogue one. And that's actually where it stayed. It was quite a nervy past few minutes, to be honest. Quite a tough opponent there. They have a really good squad. And then we quick sim the game against Crystal Palace because I had a feeling we'd smash them, and we did, 3-1. And then we had the next game in the Champions League, which was actually against Juventus, who have an incredible squad. They still have Ronaldo, although he is retiring at the end of the season. And then we had the big game. This is first against second, pretty much neck and neck actually. We might even be level on points after that Spurs loss earlier on in the episode. So this is a must win, or at least must draw, but probably must win game against Liverpool. And we go 1-0 up really early on through Musiala, a bit of a mistake at the back from Liverpool, and then we score, but then our keeper gets absolutely chipped to shit by Salah, so that's a shame. They then brought one back, then a lovely little cutback, I think that was from Musiala again to Lana, and actually to slam that one home. That makes it 2-1, and then we go 3-1 up just before half time through Lana again, so him again doing bits for us as he always does. 81st I think minute actually they then score through Isaac, and that's an incredible signing, by the way. I don't know if that was mentioned in a previous episode, but he was one of the most expensive signings in the window a little while back, and that's where the game actually stayed. So we got the must-win game won, which is brilliant. I mean, we couldn't have asked for any better, to be honest. If we lost that game, I think we would have been over in terms of title challenge. They've not lost many games, Liverpool, this season, and it seems to be, from what I remember, we beat them the first time round this season as well. So we seem to be actually, I think, one of the only teams that managed to beat them this year in this season. Maybe one or two others. Anyway, and then we come up against the second leg against Juventus, and I actually wanted to watch this one because I was kind of nervous. I'm quite keen on getting to the final of the Champions League, and as Mr. Champions League always does, Cristiano Ronaldo then scored against us, but because we have the 2 away goals now, second one through a Paya, and aggregate 4-2 to us, it made it quite likely that we're going to go through and I could relax a little bit more. I made some changes. They then scored in the 90th minute through Weston McKennie, but then that's where it stayed. It stayed at 2-2. We won 4-3 on aggregate. To be honest, it wouldn't have really it wouldn't have mattered even if they scored another goal, because we had the away goal, so we would have been fine regardless. But yeah, so that's a really, really, really solid win actually in the in European football. And that's where this episode actually finishes. So we're on the 19th of April on our career mode. There's 6 games left in the season, so not that many, still plenty to make a difference, but we are actually looking at how the table is at the minute. Liverpool dropped points, so we're 6 points ahead of second place. That's a really, really fantastic spot to be in. I have a feeling we might just win the league, which makes me quite proud. We've come from League 2 and we might actually win the league. So anyways, we'll maybe finish the season next week. It's all still to play for. We can very easily lose 2 games, and Liverpool have a better goal difference than us as well. We can very easily lose 2 games in a row. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in maybe the last episode, maybe not, who knows. Catch you next one. See ya.